done already, it's your boy YG Fade representing MODAVLOGGERS. And you don't know already why your boy there personally is just to say hello, hi, how are you all been doing? Due to this COVID-19 and this corona, you know, how it's been going, it has been affecting all of us. I know some people are not working, some people lost their job, some people are just home doing nothing, and we just want to send condolences for those who are not in the right state right now. If MODAVLOGGERS was very much more up there and we could help and assist, we would, but because we can't, all we can do is just share our condolences. If you've lost a loved one, if your family is sick, we pray to God, because the only one above all that can actually help us through any tough situation. Anyways, this video is personally just about how I personally think guys should approach girls in carnival or in a jam per se. I feel like a lot of guys, they be making the wrong moves, and that be causing them to not end up dancing with a girl. The carnival end up passing, and every time they go behind a girl, like the girl will kick them out or tell them like come out from behind them, and then they would get some bad feedback, and then they would have to not get dances. And we all know us guys like to feel that booty going on us, especially when people get giving us. All I was trying to say is I just going to see if I can maybe give a tutorial, or I don't even know what I can call it, but it's just basically to just tell you guys like how I personally think that is the best ways to approach a girl in carnival. Okay. So the first way is, now most beginners, right, when they see a girl in carnival or they see her in a jam, the first thing that they will think of doing is just holding the waist and starting to dance. But it's not that, okay? Nobody likes feeling raped, assaulted, or any of that, and we are beyond all that. We do not allow rape, okay? So, anyways, what I'm trying to say is, right, most beginners, they will just basically come like this and chat, and then she'll be like, oh, come on behind me, yo. Like she'll watch you up and down, see if you have a big chain and see if you have a deadly shoe. But that is just if you go behind her like a beginner, right? Basically, what I'm saying is, if you go behind her as a beginner, and you go behind her wild, she will feel very assaulted and feel like you're just doing what you want with her body, right? Sometimes, even if it comes to dancing, we have to try to get their consent. Sometimes you could ask, and sometimes you could just go behind them, and then if you feel like they dancing with you, then maybe you can put in yourself and hold their waist and start to put in some of your effort. But other than that, you can't just decide, hey, I'm going to just grab her waist and start to jam. No, this is not how it happens. Now, secondly, we have the intermediate. The intermediate is a little better, but it still throws off your chances of getting to dance with a girl during carnival. Let me explain. Okay, so first of all, right, let's say this is our girl game, right? So I'm just using the chair as a game. Let's just say this is our girl game, and you're not a beginner, right? You're intermediate because you've danced with girls, right? The beginners, they will not be able to continue dancing, but the intermediates, they will end up dancing with some. It will only work for some. This is what they do. They will come, and then before time they will just start to, so it's like, that's not really going to take you anywhere, because come on guys, personally, you just basically, after you bring yourself in the right way, you basically throw yourself off. It's like, let's say you're playing a video game, right, and you reach level 5, per se. When you reach level 5, you just do some nonsense, and then you have to start all over again. And this is exactly why they normally push you away, and you most likely have to get another girl to dance with. Now, in this demonstration that I just showed there, it's basically showing that the intermediate is more advanced than the beginner, and the beginner will most likely just come behind her and start to dance immediately. But the intermediate will come in smoothly and start to dance immediately. So that's the problem, right? That's the problem. That's the big issue. If you keep on just jumping in front of it and just dancing immediately, that's where it spoils. You get what I'm saying? So the best thing I feel like we as men should do is make it be something that both people want. Just like in a relationship, you shouldn't be in a relationship that only you love the person or only the person love you. Okay? So if you going to dance with somebody, you have to get the person consent. Alright? I'm now going to give you an example of a pro. Okay, now we're using this chair again. It's my canvas I'm going to be using to explain my dances. Now a pro, okay, fellas, it's very simple, right? A professional knows what he's doing, knows what he's going to do, and knows he wants to dance with that girl before he goes home, before his mother hits him. You know, most likely you may be like 13, 14, 15, 16, and your mom didn't even know that you went to carnival, and you know, but at the end of the day, you want to show your friends that you danced with a girl, and then you want to be able to go back to school and brag about it. So the best thing I feel you should do is basically this, right? You come, you watch how she dances, first of all, right? You monitor. Notice in beginner and intermediate, they did not notice and observe how she dances. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you now watch how she dances, right? You watch how she moves before you even make the move. Because it's like doing this thing is like you're in the army, right? You have to make the right move. Okay, so now you pull up there and you're watching her. She starts dancing, she's with her friends, it could be by herself, it doesn't matter, but she's dancing, right? Now you come close, okay? You come close. You haven't danced, you haven't done anything, you just came close and just show her, hey, I'm here, I'm behind you, okay? Most things that would happen right at this moment is she will turn around and watch to see like who is that guy behind me. Two things that would go through her head. He's trying to dance, or because there is so crowded that he has nowhere else to go, but he'll be behind me, so I have to understand that this guy will be behind me. You understand what I'm saying, fellas? So next thing is you come, you start doing this on her, right? Now, in going left to right on her, right? I mean, it maybe looks dumb while I'm doing it, but imagine like the carnival is going on, there's like a whole beat, right? And you're just doing this on her, right? Then you feel her moving with you. This is you now giving her a chance to give you consent, because she's now enjoying the motion, right? She's now enjoying the left and right that you are giving to her. So in this point now, you have the choice of starting something, but not yet if you want to complete it as a pro. So the next move that you make is simply hold the waist gently, fellas, gently. Most fellas will just be holding her tight, and then she will feel assaulted right there and then, and she will turn around, look at you, check to see if you have the latest Vapor Max and if you have a big gold chain. Unless other than that, brother, you're gone. So the best thing I can tell you is basically you come, you hold her, you know you're feeling her. You check like your hands not tight, you know, like just when you learn to drive, like, you know, holding the steering wheel so tight, like you know, holding her so tight. You check and you're going left to right, making her enjoy everything. And then after that now, right, you, at that point, she starts enjoying it, right? So now she starts going left to right with you, right? No, here comes the other part. Because in most jams, especially in Triple K and Ace of Banton, like there will be this time where it will be like this two-phase moment, or this I will die for you kind of a moment where you will have to like put it down and start to jam, but we haven't got there yet. you cannot start to this jammer and you haven't gotten her consent, okay? If you think I'm wrong, you can put that down in the comments that you think I'm wrong, but you cannot just start to jam. First thing you should do is you keep on moving with her, No, she gives you the code, right fellas? The code is, she is going to tilt slightly. So she's normally like this with you, she's going to just do this. From the time she do this, she's just showing you, my ass is yours. Take care of it, don't damage me, just do what you came to do. Okay, so it's like basically, this is when you have your moment. So as soon as she tilts, then you know, especially if you're tall as me, you just have to just like bring down yourself a little to like her you know, her length, her height, bring down yourself a little bit to her height, and then you hold her, and then you start to give her that rapid jab, you know, especially like, you know, like a kind of a sugarcane moment, you know, like we are the champions, my friends, and you know, I am a champion. You check and then you can start to do something, because at that time, from the time she do that, she give you consent. So she telling you can do whatever you want. Just take care of me, baby. So you just have to start to give her the champion, you know, and show her that she's a champion. And then as a pro, you will be doing this. Your legs will be going up. You will be like that. You will be taking her legs, putting her legs up, giving it to her, spinning, coming back, giving it to her, legs up again, and then you know you get the picture. It's just basic knowledge. Yes, that's just basically it. I've already started sweating because this is a lot of work. A lot of people might be thinking like this is very easy and simple to do, but it's very hard. You know, there are a lot of young men this day and age that will go to a carnival jam or some event and they will try to dance with a girl and it will not be successful. And this video is for them. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be updated from the notifications on your phone. Basic knowledge, you don't know already. Share this video to your friends and whoever you feel like this video may help. And you don't know already, it's MODAVLOGGERS, and I'm done.